Hey guys, this is Clinton Jeff and today we're checking out a brand new silhouette from Adidas. These actually dropped in some parts of the world back in August for a price of $120 in the US, but it finally came down here to Southeast Asia in November. These are the Adidas NITEBALL. Let's check them out. I first saw these when my buddy Chris from Sneaker Stories actually reviewed them. And man, these are some sweet sneakers. I'm honestly really surprised that no one's talking about these. I posted up a quick unboxing on my Instagram story and I got a ton of questions about these, so obviously a lot of people think these are pretty fire sneakers. The NITEBALL silhouette seems to be inspired by the Adidas Streetball shoe, which itself is fairly new, but it also kind of looks like an updated version of the Adidas Oswego and the Night Joggers as well. Just way cooler in my opinion. It seems like Adidas isn't really marketing these too much, unfortunately, which is kind of a shame. But these are definitely a pair of lifestyle sneakers that you're going to want to check out. There's a few colorways of this out already. This one is the cream white navy colorway, but there's also a really cool pink tint colorway and this new smiley emoji colorway with this digital camo kind of print. But it's safe to say there's going to be more colorways of this coming along soon as well. Starting with the box is the usual Adidas Originals blue box here. Nothing new or different outside or within. Coming to the shoe itself and starting with the toe box, you'll see this light grey suede material that also extends towards the midfoot. Above that is this grey reflective 3M material that also extends towards the mid panel of the shoe. Right over that is this blue nylon panel that seems to be the base layer here. And above that you'll see this cream soda ivory white synthetic leather panel that extends upwards and around the shoe. At the top of the shoe you'll see these white thick laces that almost look like rope laces that weave through a pretty regular lacing system with these cyan blue lace loops on the sides. Below the laces is a slightly padded navy blue neoprene kind of nylon tongue that kind of feels like the same material that you'd see on a down jacket. At the top of the tongue is a really cool design feature. It looks like just a boring round orangish yellow kind of circle thing, which seems random but turns out that this is a Velcro patch that you can just take off to reveal the Adidas Originals Trifall logo here in the cyan blue on a maroonish purple patch. This actually makes it look really unique, and there's an extra set of laces included in the box here, which is in the same purplish color in case you really want to go with that color scheme. Personally, I think that there's a lot going on with this shoe already, so I'm sticking with the cream white laces here. That Velcro feature is really cool, and it means that you can attach other Velcro patches to the top of the tongue here if you want to. I kind of feel like Adidas should have included some extra patches here as well, so we could have swapped some out immediately, but they didn't, which is a total missed opportunity. Coming to the inside of the shoe, there's a lot of padding and support around the heel area, making these pretty comfortable to wear. I also noticed that the tongue is held down with these elastic bands on the side for a better fit around your feet. Apart from that, there's a yellow insole with this really interesting Adidas graphic with the Trifall logo in a cyan blue on top of a maroonish purple globe with this all around the world script around it. Moving on, coming to the mid panel, you'll see these three stripes are done in this rubberized material. They look like they're straps, but I think they're just here for aesthetic design reasons, and they go up from the grey suede at the bottom to the cream white leather towards the top. Of course, you'll also notice the blue nylon material and the 3M reflective panel underneath here as well. You'll also see this glossy TPU element here as well, which is only on the lateral side of the shoe. This is here to give this area a little bit more support and to prevent your feet from spilling over, which is something that I as a wide footer definitely appreciate. Moving towards the back, you'll see the cream white leather extend all the way around the back of the shoe, with this really interesting yellow material above it, with these two padded ribbing sections and these little 3M dots within. Below the white leather, there's this Lightstrike branding on the midsole at the bottom. Speaking of which, that entire rather intricate upper rests on an Adidas Lightstrike 4 midsole, here in this cool wavy kind of design. The first time I experienced this cushioning was with the Adidas SL20, which was a lightweight pair of running shoes. So it's interesting to see Adidas bring that to this lifestyle sneaker instead of boost cushioning, even though Lightstrike was first used on the basketball-oriented hardened shoes. But I'll talk more about how these feel on feet in a bit. You'll notice there's a lot of additional elements on the midsole here. There's this yellow TPU insert on the midfoot area that extends downwards to turn into this three-stripe design on the outsole and the other side of the shoe. There's also hard rubber at the front and the heel that wraps around the Lightstrike as part of the outsole. Speaking of which, coming to the bottom of the shoe, you'll see this really cool outsole pattern. You'll see this hit of cyan blue towards the forefoot with the yellow Adidas 3 stripes towards the midfoot that add a pop of color with the Adidas branding and a darker wavy blue hit towards the heel. That's about it in terms of design. You can tell why I think this is a really special shoe. Moving on, in terms of fit and sizing, these also seem to fit a little bit bigger. If you have wide feet like I do, you can go true to size here. I'm a size UK 11 and I should have gone with a size UK 11 here. But Adidas sizing is so unpredictable that I went up half a size, which also fits okay, but I do have a bit more extra room in the toe box area. So yeah, if you have regular narrow feet, I'd advise going down a half size here. And if you have wide feet, go true to size. I should point out that these don't really seem to have much of a heel lock as I wish they did. So the fit is a little bit weird. So I definitely advise trying these on in a store first if you can. Moving on, in terms of comfort, these are pretty okay. They feel similar to my Yeezy 700 Wave Runners with this huge chunky shoe and exaggerated design. But the cushioning here, I'm afraid to say you don't really feel it at all. Lightstrike is a soft foam, but it's not comparable to Boost. The main advantage with it is that it's lightweight, so it makes for a lighter shoe. The Lightstrike foam was initially invented for basketball shoes. That's why we've seen it before with the hardened shoes before they came to running shoes with the Adi Zero and the SL20. Lightstrike is also harder than Boost cushioning, sacrificing some of that comfort for better energy return instead. But that also means that these aren't necessarily as comfortable as everyday casual wear shoes. Don't get me wrong, they're not uncomfortable. So while it's a softer ride than a pair of Superstars or Air Force Ones, don't expect too much from the shoe from a cushioning perspective. Alright guys, we're all out of the way. Let's take a look at the Adidas Niteball on feet. The Adidas Niteball is honestly one of my favorite Adidas kicks to drop this year. I feel like they should have announced these with a collab to have given them some hype, because right now people are kind of sleeping on these. The design is awesome and it really stands out, and people are definitely going to ask you about these shoes as you're walking around in them. In fact, the only thing I'm not super happy about is the cushioning and the fit. Like I said, there's something weird going on about the fit here, so you don't really have any heel lock at all when you're walking around. I also kind of feel like the laces are too long, but that's a continuous issue that I seem to have with Adidas. But at the price range, I feel like these are definitely worth checking out. If you're looking for a pair of super unique casual lifestyle sneakers that no one else is wearing, the Adidas Niteball is it. I feel like these could have been the next Adidas Oswegos, so it's weird to see Adidas not marketing these. But then again, it's been a rough year, so maybe Adidas is trying to be really careful with their marketing money. Alright guys, so that's what I think about the new Adidas Niteball shoes. I really think that these are a gorgeous pair of shoes that I don't understand why more people aren't talking about. But that's just what I think about them. I'm really interested to know what you think about the Adidas Niteball, and are you thinking about picking up a pair? Let me know right in the comment section below. Of course, if you want to see more photos or on-feed shots of the Adidas Niteball, you can check them out right over on my Instagram and maybe give me a follow at ClintonJeff. And hey, if you found this video helpful and you want to support the channel, don't forget to hit the like button right below and maybe subscribe, because that would be definitely appreciated. And yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching guys, and I'll catch you in the next one.